Hey, how we doing? Huh? Just like a football. There you go.
Travis Kelce, NFL darling, tight end extraordinaire, and now apparently aspiring daddy, just cracked open the tiniest window into his dad-era fantasy life on his New Heights podcast, co-hosted with big bro and serial breeder Jason Kelce. What started as a question from a listener about how to handle feral children quickly spiraled into a parenting TED Talk, Kelce-style, slightly chaotic, laced with profanity, and definitely not FDA-approved. Jason, who just popped out baby number 4 with his saintly wife, Kylie, gave advice straight out of the Mad Max school of parenting. Take away the sharp stuff and don't leave any weapons around. What more can you do? Ah, yes, the bare minimum. Meanwhile, Travis, looking every bit the future suburban dad in waiting, dropped this gem. To safe the house and safe the objects in the house, effin tell them to go outside. Peak uncle energy. One minute you're celebrating a touchdown, the next you're tossing a juice box and yelling, "Figure it out," from the back porch. The Kelce boys ultimately decided that maybe a little chaos is character building, basically a PG-13 version of let them eat dirt. The more they mess themselves up, the more they'll learn not to do stupid stuff, Travis reasoned, channeling his inner 80s dad mixed with a hungover camp counselor. Parenting experts are screaming into the void, but the fans? Oh, the fans are eating this up. And speaking of fans, those Swifties are practically constructing a nursery out of Pinterest boards and pumpkin spice dreams, because behind all that chaotic toddler talk is a whisper of something far more scandalous: baby fever. Yes, rumor has it that Uncle Travie isn't just content being the fun guy who brings Nerf guns and cusses during bedtime stories. Apparently he and pop culture goddess Taylor Swift have been whispering about their own brood, and when Taylor whispers, the internet screams. Now, while Travis hasn't exactly bought a minivan or started wearing Patagonia fleeces just yet, the timing couldn't be more suspicious. The man just turned 35, he's tossing out dadisms like candy on Halloween, and he virtually met his new niece, Finn Ann, like a man auditioning for the role of America's sweetheart father figure. Never mind the fact that Jason sent him one photo of the baby, brother of the year vibes. Travis and Taylor already had congratulatory flowers and gifts in the mail. Handwritten notes? Probably. Personalized baby blanket that says, "Coolest niece ever?" Wouldn't put it past them. Now let's not gloss over that Finley was nameless on the birth certificate at first. Either Jason and Kylie were waiting for a sign from the baby naming gods, or they were holding out for a Taylor Swift lyric to inspire them. Honestly, who can blame them? Swift has that effect. Just ask the Billboard charts, the NFL's viewership, or anyone within 500 feet of Travis Kelce since July 2023. Because let's not pretend this all started from love at first sight. This was a strategic coupling, a ratings booster wrapped in sequins and scented with testosterone and lavender haze. But what began as a Super Bowl smooch and a few conveniently timed luxury box appearances has now morphed into something suspiciously domestic. Like, who are these people, and why are they suddenly one white picket fence away from a Hallmark movie? But wait, did we mention that Uncle Travie's NFL commitments might delay the whole baby train? Convenient. The 2025 season kicks off in September, which gives them just enough time to tease the engagement, drop a couple hints about nursery themes, and send the internet into full-blown ovary explosion mode. Picture it. Taylor drops a surprise album titled Motherboard, and Travis cries during a red carpet interview about becoming a dad. You know it's coming. But let's be real. The real story here is Travis Kelce, the man who used to party shirtless in Vegas, now cooing over newborns and musing about child-rearing philosophy like he's suddenly the NFL's Dr. Spock. And with Taylor by his side, Miss I own the emotional arc of an entire generation, you just know a baby announcement would break the internet faster than Kim K's champagne glass butt shoot. Stay tuned, because Uncle Travie is dangerously close to becoming Daddy Travie, and Taylor might just be trading in her stilettos for stroller wheels. It seems like the next diaper bag might come with a Reputation re-release. Now let's take a moment to talk about Taylor Swift's fans, or as I like to call them, the ever-loyal, slightly unhinged Swifties. They're at it again, folks, this time rallying to defend their queen after the 2025 AMAs dropped their nominations. 6 nods for Taylor, including Artist of the Year and Album of the Year for the Tortured Poets department. Not bad, right? But here's the thing. The Swifties were livid that her music video for Fortnite, her collaboration with Post Malone, got snubbed from the favorite music video category. A travesty, right? They are not having it. Now let's talk about Fortnite, the song that broke the internet, topped every chart known to man, and basically made Post Malone and Taylor Swift the ultimate power duo of 2024. The black and white music video, directed by none other than Taylor herself, was a haunting cinematic masterpiece. Critics were obsessed, praising the emotional depth of the song and the synergy between Taylor and Malone. It was even nominated for Video of the Year at the 2024 MTV Video Music Awards, snagging Best Video at the MTV Europe Music Awards. So imagine the collective gasps of Swifties everywhere when it wasn't even nominated for an AMA. The horror. Swifties took to social media with all the fury of 1,000 firestorms, calling the oversight a crime and demanding justice. One fan tweeted, "That masterpiece got overlooked," while another said, "The Fortnite music video is actually so beautiful and well made. I don't know why it was completely robbed at all the big award shows." It was chaos, people. Complete and utter chaos. And then there was this gem. Not nominating Fortnite is a crime. Hashtag AMAs. You know that MV was a masterpiece. Did you intentionally snub it? Or are you preparing a special award for Fortnite MV? Can we just talk about how Swifties take everything personally? It's like they've sworn to defend Taylor's honor until the end of time. But hold up. Before you start feeling bad for Taylor, let's not forget that the woman has 40 AMA wins to her name. Yeah, you heard that right. The most in history. So, snub or not, she's about to collect her shiny trophies once again. And with the ceremony coming up on May 26th, all eyes will be on Taylor to see if she adds another notch to her belt, or if the AMAs are secretly plotting against her. Now, let's switch gears and talk about a bit of social media controversy that surfaced around Travis instead. On Easter Sunday, a decade-old tweet from 2010 resurfaced, one where Travis, at the ripe age of 20, wished a very unconventional shout-out to Jesus Christ for taking one for the team. Yeah, that happened. A bit crass, a bit awkward, and, well, very much not what we expect from a man dating Taylor Swift. But hey, it was 2010. People say dumb stuff when they're 20, and surprise, surprise, fans weren't exactly thrilled to see it resurface.
Happy Easter to all. Shout out to Jesus for taking one for the team.
That's so ridiculous.
My favorite part of it is the ha at the end. Actually, the greatest tweet ever tweeted on Easter Day. This is the best thing ever.
This is so dumb.
Listen,
he's a team player.
He's the epitome of taking one for the team.
Twitter erupted with comments like, "People shouldn't be surprised, he's always been an absolute jerk," and "Legend? With a tweet like that, LOL, refs let him have his way, plus he has Taylor." Travis, of course, had to address it on his podcast, because what else is he going to do? Jason, ever the prankster, brought it up during their latest New Heights podcast, reading the tweet aloud like it was a fine piece of comedy gold. Travis, clearly mortified, responded with, "This is so dumb, so ridiculous." And yet, the Kelces, in true Kelce fashion, made light of the situation, agreeing that Jesus does deserve a shout-out for taking one for the team.
We don't give Jesus enough shout-outs for taking one for the team, if we're all being honest.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure everybody knew I was having a good time joking about this, but I couldn't take it too serious.
For our sins, so that we can sin without having any type of ramifications for it.
Yeah, and we get school off. It's a holiday. It's no school.
Was that why this was tweeted?
Of course.
So, crisis averted? Yeah, we'll see. The online backlash was real, but Travis is a professional at handling controversy. But wait, there's more. Travis isn't the only Kelce brother making waves in the fashion world. Oh no, Jason is here to compete, and he's got his own clothing line now, Underdog. No flashy designer nonsense for him. Jason's all about American-made blue-collar vibes. No Gucci, no Louis Vuitton, just good old-fashioned hard-working sweatshirts and t-shirts. Meanwhile, Travis is with his True Colors line, all about those high-end brands like Amiri and, you guessed it, Gucci. What a family dynamic we've got going on here. But let's not forget the big news for Swifties this week. Taylor's making waves on the small screen too. After being featured in not one, but two songs in the upcoming season of Prime Video's The Summer I Turned Pretty, Swifties are losing their minds. "My two worlds are colliding," one fan tweeted, and honestly, same. If you thought Taylor couldn't get any more iconic, here she is, getting her music featured on one of the most anticipated shows of the year. And just to top it off, her song Guilty as Sin, from the Tortured Poets department, will also be featured on Netflix's You. Yes, Taylor is coming for your TV screen, your ears, and your heart. So while Travis is dealing with old tweets and questionable fashion choices, Taylor is ruling the entire entertainment industry. The Travis and Taylor saga continues, and let's be honest, who isn't here for the drama, the snubs, the fashion wars, and the unfiltered Kelce commentary? I know I will be. See you on the next one.